going on? This is Joshua Blackout Rehab and Construction. As you can see right here, I laid these floors. Probably like I say, probably like a week ago. But the problem is we see it's called haze. It builds up from when you pick grout down on the floor after you done laid the floor, then you pick grout. So as I'm applying the grout, I'm kind of going across the whole tile like that. So as you notice, it's a lot of buildup coming from the grout, haze from the grout. So after it dries, you can mop it. You can wipe it down real good with the sponge and then come back. It's gonna look like this. You might even mop it when you get through. It's gonna look like this after it dry. So what I'm using right now to fix this issue is some cement grout haze removal. You know, I got it from Home Depot. It cost about like $8. And right now I did this room in here and it came out pretty nice. How the floor was when I first bought it out the box. So as you notice it, and it's pretty dry, I'm gonna let it sit a little bit more, then I'm gonna mop it with a warm mop, probably a hot warm mop. And that's how it's gonna look. So I started with this room right here. And now I'm going into the kitchen right here, kitchen area. And I scrubbed it. I'm scrubbing it. And I'm letting it sit just a little bit. You know, let it work, let this work. And after that I was gonna, like I said, mop it real good. So this is what I'm using right here. Also what I bought from Home Depot was this scrubber. Cost probably like around $3. I'm not sure. Bought a bucket. So less than probably like $20, I was able to get all my material. So what I'm doing, I put warm water in here, just water by itself. Okay? I put water by itself. Then I just took it out and I just started scrubbing it. Just start doing like this. It don't matter if you go against the grind, which is this way, you going against it, which is this way, or you going with it. It really don't matter because you clean it. So what I'm doing is just, I scrubbed it with warm water first. Then I spread, and then I had, just put a line in there like with a razor blade so it could come out like this. It just like spread out real good. Then after that, I didn't scrub, I just kind of wiped it on spots, you know, real good. I let it sit for like 5 minutes, then I came and just start scrubbing it in, clean it real good. And as you notice the grout come out great. I would do this area right here and show you, but I only have one hand, so I can't really show you how I want to. So let's see what I could do and set this camera up so you guys can see what I'm doing. So like I said, just put the water first. Make sure it's swept up real good before you start it. You don't want no type of crumbs or anything. Just sweep it up real good. Get a push over and sweep it real good. And as you notice it, I'm just basically just wet it real good. Just so when I apply the grout remover, so right now I'm just basically kind of just cleaning the floor. Just cleaning it. It's not removing the grout, but it is working good enough for it to sit a little bit. And I did put just a little bit in the bucket also. This will go work. Now that I got it wet, just give it a little spray it down. And like I said, I'm basically spreading it everywhere on the floor. Just spreading it everywhere on the floor. Just spreading it everywhere on the floor. So it kind of just like work. You know. Give it a hard, build up adhesive from landing tiles good, nice good spread. So I got everything. Now, I let it sit for at least about 5-10 minutes. Now, I wet it. And I just scrub. There's all that build up. And it's also a good way to clean your floors, even if you don't have Hazes. Get you one of these brushes and a good soapy, good Pam-Sol or Fabuloso. Now look at that. Look at on the floor from the haze removal. It's working. It's working. I'm gonna let that sit. And like I said, when I get done with the whole floor, I'm gonna put some warm water in this mop bucket with a clean mop head and just mop like I'm mopping a regular floor. You see? As you notice, you can kind of tell it's working because you'll start seeing bubbles, or it's just the chemical is working on the adhesive and also the grout haze. So just letting it work, letting it sit for a little while, probably like a good 5 minutes. If it builds up a lot, you want to give it 30 minutes. So as I'm letting it sit up, I'm just kind of like just spreading the grout remover on there, just letting it just sit and work its miracles. Just letting it work. You know, this is the headache right here. Everybody goes through when they do the towels. They get through and they be like, oh wow, they wipe it down with the grout and they get done. They be like, oh wow, the towel looks great. You come back the next 30 minutes or an hour, it feel like somebody just put baby powder all on your floor. You'd be like, oh man, look at this compared to this. It's like putting Vaseline on your elbows when you get out the shower. And if you don't get out the shower, you get this. Okay, right now you see I'm mopping with a clean mop, warm water. Just giving a nice stroke across the whole floor just to get up all that haze removal cleaner and also dirt that I had to scrub just to get a good cleaning. I'm going against the corners. I'm mopping it real good. I'm not shy to put a lot of water on that mop. You got to make sure you put a lot of water on that mop just to give it a good damp mop, and you want to just mop it all across that stroking. all across the whole room and everything that you did, because that's important of getting it up. And also you can add stuff to your mop after this dry. Like you want to add your Pine Sol, you want to add your Fabuloso, or whatever you want to add to it, you most definitely can add it to it. But at least get its time to dry. And also, before you do any of this process I'm showing you right now, you want to make sure that grout is completely dry, because you don't want any water to get in between that grout, and if it's not dry, then it's going to go underneath and damage your floor and pull your floor up. So you want that floor to be completely dry. That's why I waited at least a week, I say a week and a half, before I did this heavy haze removing cleaning. So you most definitely want to do it the right way. You don't want to just give it a little time and just wait. You could clean it as you go, but you don't want to do a heavy cleaning like I'm showing you right now until everything is at least dry. And once you just keep mopping. You see how just mopping across and just giving a good mop, going back and forth, and don't be scared to wring the mop out and do it again. It's only water. It's not going to damage anything. Actually, it's going to make it a whole lot better. You know, this is the process. And now you will see a clean floor. You don't see no grout build up. You don't see no haze build up. Even though the floor is quite damp still, but you still see how the shine and how it come clean like that. You want it to come very clean, so it would be okay. And that's how you do it. And keep watching for more videos. Subscribe, like, comment. Thank you very much, and you'll enjoy the rest of your day. Good luck on your process and your project. Gone.